In this video, we'll be writing code to train linear and polynomial regression models for a pumpkin dataset using Scikit-learn. We'll continue to add code to the notebook from the previous video. You can find that notebook in the GitHub project we've been using for the series under regression, then linear. Make sure you run the code in the notebook before you run the code in this video. Let's try a linear regression model first. Our goal is to predict the price of a package of pumpkins given the day of the year. If you watched our previous video, you saw that we filtered our data frame to contain only pumpkins of variety pie type, and we calculated the correlation between the day of the year and price to be minus 0.27. Let's see if we have enough correlation to create a meaningful linear regression model. We'll start by importing the Scikit-learn package. Next, we need to get separate NumPy arrays for the input values x, which represent the day of the year, and the labels y, which contain the price. Remember that our goal with this model is to predict the price of a pie-type bushel of pumpkins given the day of the year. We need to reshape our input x because later we'll be passing it to the fit function of linear regression, and that expects a 2D array. If we don't reshape it, it will have shape 144, which is a 1D array. If we reshape it, then it will have shape 144 by 1, which is a 2D array, and that's exactly what we need. Next, we need to split our data into test and train sets. The train dataset will be used to train the linear regression model, and the test dataset will be used to check the quality of our results. We can then create our linear regression object and call the fit function, which trains the model. Once the model is trained, we can make a prediction using our test data. If we print the pred variable, we can see the prices predicted for a bushel of pie-type pumpkins on different days of the year. How can you tell if these predictions are good? We can calculate the mean squared error. Let's run this code to see what our error is. Our error is 2.77 or 17.2%. That's a pretty big error, so our predictions won't be great. Another indicator of model quality is the coefficient of determination. This value can be anywhere between 0 and 1, and the closer to 1 it is, the better our model fits the data. Our coefficient of determination is 0.04, which is very low. We can plot our original data points and our prediction line in the same graph. The graph we get is consistent with the numerical results. The vertical distance between the points and the prediction line does look pretty significant. If you watched our linear regression introduction video, you learned that you can obtain the equation for the prediction line by calculating two parameters, the slope of the line and the value of y where the line intersects the y-axis. We can get those values with this code. We can use the model we trained to predict the price of a bushel of pie-type pumpkins on Programmer's Day to the 256th day of the year. We get a prediction back, but keep in mind that this prediction isn't super accurate because our mean squared error is so high. Maybe we can do better with polynomial regression. Linear regression fits the data using a straight line, but our data doesn't always approximate a straight line. With polynomial regression, our prediction can follow a curve. Let's see if that will give us better results. Since we're using Scikit-learn, we can use pipelines to add one or more data transformation steps before we train our model. Here, we're using the polynomial features class to compute the extra features we need to do polynomial regression. In our scenario, we just want one extra feature that squares our input x, so we'll pass a 2 to the constructor. Once we have our new feature, we can use our usual linear regression algorithm to find a polynomial that fits the data. Let's run this out. We now get a mean squared error of 2.73 or 17%, which is a little bit better than before, but not by much. We also print the coefficient of determination. 0.08 shows that we don't have a good fit, but it's better than before. Let's look at the data points and our prediction curve in a graph. Our intuition matches the results we got. I can believe that a curved line would fit the data a bit better, but not a lot better. So we still don't have a great model to predict the price of pumpkins. But remember that we've only been using one feature in our input x, just the day of the year. Maybe we can get a better prediction if we use more features? Watch the next video to find out.